His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring, showcase Umaga's cruel brutality, and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE. A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga! And from West...
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right. John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome... From the top!
Oh no, went big and pays for it.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
And that's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position.
There goes Cena into a rough landing. Moves from the ring to the outside. Now let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now. Ooh, man! He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Moving into the ring.
He beats the count. Barely.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas. From the top. You gotta be kidding me.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
He gets into the ring. Lariat! Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between
the pin for the championship. And the champ only gets a count of one.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Check your face after that one.
Hip attack. So sudden. Cena stays off the attack.
Heading back into the ring now. He's headed up high.
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh, what a clothesline. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Headbutt! He took a vicious hit there.
Oh, gosh, I hope we've got medical staff standing by. Yeah, it sure looks like we'll need them.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
John Cena is pulling out all the stops, trying to keep Umaga down.
Oh, kick connects. And I could look at Umaga and he reminds...
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Big back body drop.
What elevation.
Umaga with a reversal. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Ascending the ropes.
From the top. All the way to the outside.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. And sky high.
Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being. Goes into the corner.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Going for sliced bread.
What a counter. Power slam.
Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Ooh, brutal impact into the corner.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Cena, look at this power onto his shoulder
For the AA. That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained. Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
And now Cena can't waste any time. That wasn't the outcome he expected, but he has to remain the aggressor.
2, 3.
placing him in the corner here.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan Bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could... stop an elephant.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal.
I think Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak. Vicious headbutt. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal. Oh, they call it a hot shot. Counter. He knew just what to do. And there goes Cena.
Dropper, wow! Cena kick to the gut. Wow! Sunset flip powerbomb.
Cena up the turnbuckles.
What is Cena doing on the top rope?
John Cena, you can't see me. Sent flying out of the ring here.
John Cena. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And Cena crashes to the outside. Umaga with a retaliation. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Nasty elbow shots.
Trying to create separation.
And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area. Ooh, headbutt.
Oh, nothing pretty about that.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Vicious headbutt.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Headbutt.
Boom! What a headbutt! Not where he wants to be right now. Stops that offense from connecting. Ah, there's a headbutt. He turns it around on Umaga.
And Cena puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
But Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
And Umaga is in control.
Umaga can... Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
He manages to get to the ropes.
And that'll put an end to this submission.
Clothesline.
Creates a little space with a kick.
Cena with a shoulder tackle. And here comes Big Match John.
Don't throw a punch. Don't throw a punch. Oh, that never works.
Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
Square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Super kick.
This building is...
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this. Shoulder up before three.
The title still hanging in the balance. Here it comes.
Oh, Samoan spike.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me. 3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor, the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-Minute Warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-Minute Warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning and the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy, look out! Diving shoulder tackle.
I don't care how much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
As an answer for Akam.
Stiff kick. Rosie out of harm's way.
Clothesline! Off with their head. Top, through the air, and connects. Putting it, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Remarkable power being shown here. How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter. Shoulder tackle.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. And he's got the hardwood in hand, and you have to imagine a sinister plan for what comes next.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. And that'll take a bit of the fight out of Akam.
Yeah, Jamal reminding his opponent that he's not someone to take lightly.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just shoulder down.
And he recovered.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
He is
from the top. Oh, what a clothesline. Misses big time.
Into a dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, and a stop. Boom, what a forearm. Shoulder tackle.
Gets driven into the corner. Man.
Watching the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tackle. Oh, takedown. Stacked them up here. Shoulder
looking for the...
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Slam! What impact.
He's struggling to stay in this thing.
This perched up top. Whoa! From the top.
Look out below! Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Taken down with the doorbuster.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
STO!
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Hard impact in the back.
Throwing all caution to the wind, and leaping to the outside.
Looks like he's ready to bust some heads with that sledgehammer, gentlemen.
And Rezar is taking control.
AOP are systematically destroying 3-minute warning. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute from the top.
Diving headbutt.
I can't see this going on much longer.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Soaring.
Huge impact.
Okay, and AOP just fell to their demise.
2 count. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules. And no two ways about it, that move was just dirty.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning.
In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.